When we're talking about upgrading 7.6 to the Maximo Application Suite, most organizations are looking at not just a big shift in the technology, but I'm going to describe it, if I may, as a catch-up in the business aspect of things. So somewhere around Maximo 7.2 all the way up to 7.6, the core functionality in terms of work management nominally the same. And somebody, oh no, we added these things. Yeah, it's true. There's been things added. There's been a lot of cool stuff added, right? But it got the job done. Let's say it that way, right? And for various reasons, as production and operational leadership handed off the responsibility of Maximo to the IT group, IT did what they were supposed to do, and that was make sure that the application is within compliance and up to date and continuing to deliver what it was delivering. From an IT perspective, the assumption would be the new features are automatically made available to our business users. That makes sense. That's what happens in Word, Excel, pick another platform, right? Yeah, that's not the way it works in Maximo. You actually have to intentionally enable those, intentionally add them into the process, and intentionally, oftentimes, re-engineer a process to include those new features and functionality. So a lot of our customers are effectively running on anywhere from 5 to 10-year-old processes and practices, 5 to 10-year-old software, even though the version is current. On top of this, they're now facing AI and all kinds of other stuff in the application suite. And they've been probably struggling to figure out how to adopt Internet of Things, sensors, and monitoring, condition monitoring, all of this. And oh my Lord, here we are trying to figure out what we're going to do. And the dump truck has been backed up and dumped on us. We're buried. We're just buried. Don't know which way's up. I can appreciate that. It's a lot. It's a whole lot. And sometimes even on this side of the fence, it's a lot. Fortunately, on this side of the fence, because of experience, we know where to start picking and pulling and figuring it out, right? But it's a lot. So let's talk about Smart Start. Smart Start for the Maximo Application Suite. Benetti Smart Start. What is Smart Start? Smart Start draws a line in the sand, so to speak, and also gives us a ready-to-roll, pre-configured Maximo or MAS system. Now, first thing any of us would recognize is that not everybody is in the same industry or same maturity level. True, 100% true. We've accommodated them. Well, we don't all measure the same stuff. That's also very true. We've accommodated that as well. Well, we don't all interface with the same systems. True. Accommodated that as well. Sounds like you have all the answers, man. Well, no. But I have a set of answers that I think solve this problem. First things first. Benetti has 30 years of experience in the world of Maximo. A whole lot of that in regulated industries, life sciences, nuclear, aviation, oil and gas. We have a tremendous amount of experience in reliability, implementing reliability practices, which until MAS was really outside of Maximo. Now it's in. We had built it in, but from an IBM perspective, it was outside. But hey, we have it. We've been prepared for this for a long time. Reports. There's really two kinds of reports that matter. There's the ones that external organizations need to see, so now you're doing what you're supposed to do, and the kind that you need to see so you know you're doing what you're supposed to do and what action to take internally. I started off as a report writer. I wrote thousands of reports that were, I'm going to say, baked. It was a version of good information that somebody wanted to present to make themselves look good. Wasn't really a good report. I have a pretty good idea what a good report looks like. Good report meaning the metric that actually allows you to measure and improve your organization. I have a pretty good idea what that looks like. You may have a new one. Love to hear it. Open to it. Decent idea. So when we look at Smart Start, what we did was we said everything is 100% regulatory requirement. Now, if you don't want to use that, you don't have to. But it's built in. We meet regulatory requirements. Auditability, traceability, ground up, all in there. E-cigs, all of the stuff that you would expect if you are in a regulated industry. Reporting, everything you need to manage your lagging indicators. Are all my PMs on time? Yes. Leading indicators. Do we have the staff to complete all of the jobs we have scheduled in the next 2 weeks? And your improvement ROI indicators. What are we projecting for production uptime? What are we projecting for the next maintenance interval? Things like this. Those are all baked in. And then it's done at maturity levels. 5 maturity levels, going from completely reactive to a prescriptive, predictive level. As you improve, your dashboards and the metrics that you're seeing change. The enforcement of the processes and workflow change. The actual fields on the screen in work management are going to change because you should be providing more information as you improve. It's at a site level, not at a Maximo system level, not at an org level, but actually at the site level. So if you have multiple sites, each site can have its own maturity level. That's okay. Smart Start allows you to quickly move to MAS with your existing data set at your existing maturity level and not be clobbered with a whole bunch of referential integrity overhead that you're not ready for, but to then grow into each successive maturity level until you are at that prescriptive, predictive level. And it's actually built to help you get there by the appropriate mix of lagging and leading indicators and next level, how close am I to getting there? Why did we do this? Been doing this for 30 years and watched countless customers struggle with this, the organizational struggles, the reality that our job is to keep our plant up and running, to keep production going, not to figure out Maximo. Frankly, that's why Benetti exists. Had a great job at the time at MRO Software before IBM acquired them, but this was never going to happen at the software manufacturer. That's not on their roadmap, and that's okay. They release features and functions, someone else figures out how to implement them and improve on what's going on. And that's why we're here at Benetti. We're here to help you improve, and that's why Smart Start exists, because it's a methodical approach to starting off at a completely reactive level and moving all the way up to a prescriptive, predictive level in your asset management, your maintenance management, your reliability programs. And it does it in such a manner that it ensures that you maintain all of your regulatory compliance and your reportability on why you're doing what you're doing and how things are improving. So this is rooted in our experience, not just me, but also our complete solution advisory group, which comes from the space operations. So like think NASA, Blue Origin, from life sciences, like Johnson & Johnson, from aviation, nuclear. So our team has brought all of that expertise together into this and said, this platform does that. These are the baseline processes. This is what you need to be doing to be compliant with the regulations and be ready to improve. Organizationally, you may want to add on to that. I get it. That may be a requirement, but In terms of your asset management, your production management, your operational management, your regulatory compliance, it's baked in. That's it. It's got it covered. So you want to move to Maximo in a cost-effective manner? Smart Start it. That's it. You have questions? Undoubtedly. Reach out, sales@Benetti.com. I'm here. Our whole solution advisory team is here. Talk to some people who've been on the customer side. They've been in your shoes. And they can tell you why it works. Let's go. Did you hit it yet? Let's go. Get ready with Benetti.